a negative consequence. In a way, there's a punishment. So one of the things is if you miss the PK, you go and you run a lap, you do some push-ups, you do some sit-ups, something that in a way is a negative consequence. But whenever you are practicing this specific skill that you want to improve, either if it's you're clearing out the ball and you want to make sure that you clear it to a specific area, or taking a PK, free kicks, whatever it is, headers, that if it doesn't go as you expect, if you don't perform at the level that you want to perform, if you don't reach that goal that you're seeking for that practice, then there is a negative consequence. In a way, there's a punishment. So one of the things is if you miss the PK, you go and you run a lap, you do some push-ups, you do some sit-ups, something that in a way is a negative consequence. But I know, Isidro, that there's another side to this that science has also found of how it might not help you always, right?
Yes. First of all, what I like of these things is that in sports, as in life, actions and decisions have consequences. That's a real thing. Then the key word here is the negative things. So if you relate running or sprinting or doing push-ups with a negative things, then the athletes, the soccer players, will assume that they are bad things. That's just punishment. So I always choose, or I always include consequences in all the drills as a coach. But what I found that helps more is make them compete. Most of the athletes, the soccer players, the one that I know, they love to compete, and because they love to win. So if you count the goals, if you count the points, if you have a record of the good actions, then you can maybe manipulate or call them their attention who's winning. So even though if you are winning, losing, or in a tight situation, you begin to feel comfortable how to handle these situations. So personally, I will choose the consequences just as winning, losing, or tying. I will separate all these physical or conditioning strength exercises from being negative.
Yes, which I think is also a good idea. You were mentioning at some point, not in this video, that you would put the pressure and you would say, a blue team is winning, blue team is winning 2 up or whatever. So then the other team is feeling the pressure, like, come on guys, we don't want to lose. And in a sense, you're saying, guys, you're losing.
Yes, and even stop the drill and call back to the team. Hey, blue team, you are losing by 2. Now you have just 5 minutes. What you are going to do? And the other team, you are winning. We need to keep the score. We need to keep on performing like this. And then you begin like to creating an environment very similar to the competition. So that's what you want as a coach and as a player, to use Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, the similar, very similar to what's going to happen during the weekdays. That's the competition.
Yes. And I remember that something that the Mexican national team was doing at some point, I believe it was just before the World Cup of 2018 when they were preparing. They were doing some scrimmage games, and the team that won, they would upload the picture of the team that won. So it was always the same team. So now they would say, oh, the other team or the other 2 or 3 teams, you're our clients. We're always beating you, and that's something that in a way is adding to the competition, but there's a negative consequence because like, oh, now this team is always winning. We don't want to be the loser team always. So I think that's another way of incorporating a negative consequence, because in the end, that's part of playing the sport and feeling comfortable with it. Oh, you're still there? Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you. And if it did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you have any comments, please write them down below. We would love to interact with you, to answer your questions so you can become a better soccer player or a coach. Bye.